Blog Talk Radio. blue dress on, diamonds done, fur coat on, lipstick on. I put these on so you can take them off. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you left from my love school, baby. Don't make me wait, come take me. I don't wanna get tricky with you. That's the only thing I want to do. I said my pen, just come on through. You know how to touch me, baby. You got that fire, I can see it in your eyes. Please do not be shy. This is not the time or place. You can climb the tree, come play in the leaves. Take me down, yelling timber now till we hit the ground. Makeup done, high heels on, blue dress on, diamonds done, fur coat on, lipstick on. I put these on so you can take them off. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you left from my love school, baby. Don't make me wait, come take me. Calling, calling, calling. Calling, calling, calling for you, baby. Come and take me down, come and take me down. Come and take me down. Calling, calling, calling. Calling, calling, calling for you, baby. Come and take me down, come and take me down. Come and take me down. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you left from my love school, baby. Don't make me wait, come take me.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing the leading lady or out on the street promoting our new CD, Kenny G Wall of Bass, no matter how you play it, I'm down with Patricia and Mr. Stout on the Move. Unscripted, baby.
What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move, Unscripted, with Patricia M. Goins.
And Mr. Stout, what it do?
Why you always sound sleepy? He's a working man. He work hard. I love him. So, how your week been?
I don't even know what day it is.
Today is Wednesday.
The week ain't over yet. I'll let you know on Friday. I don't know. It's like, I don't know that. What is it? A lunar eclipse is coming?
Yeah, tomorrow. I think. Yeah, tomorrow. You know what? I really do believe that the phases of the moon do affect humans on Earth.
Yeah.
And so I was feeling like that yesterday. Like I just wanted to sleep. Like I didn't even want to do nothing. Like So and you've been complaining about that for the last few days that you've been feeling tired. So.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people around eclipse time, and then we've had two. So we had, because they come when they come in a series, and it used to be like two of them or whatever. So we just had one last month, and then we have another one. So,
right.
Eclipses, if you go through the astrology, astronomy, all that kind of stuff, eclipses are supposed to be the beginnings and endings of things.
Yeah.
So one eclipse, I guess, closes doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then another eclipse, I guess, opens doors. That's what they say. I don't know, but I just know that there's a reason why the ancient people, looked at the moon, because they didn't have clocks and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So they had to go by, So they got to mean something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely some energy. It changes the energy, and like people are traveling like all different parts of the world to see it, so that's gonna be weird. I mean, it's gonna be wild, but also it's weird. I think somebody's as far as Antarctica or something like that. Something weird. I forgot the name of the places you can see it at, but I know the Midwest is gonna be one of them, and like parts of California and.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Yeah. So if it's raining, New York may not be able to see it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, actually, so the sun is kind of out right now, but we might get lucky for it tomorrow. But I know it definitely has an effect on people. Yeah. It's definitely affecting me.
Okay, well, I can tell.
Yeah.
See, when you with somebody all the time, you can tell when their energy levels fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell. Like, that's that relationship thing. We've been having fun on TikTok, too, huh?
Yeah, seen that?
He really don't have no choice, y'all. I just be like, look here. I kind of throws it on, but I'm having fun. Some of them really, really had me laughing, especially the one where the little boy was acting and he jumped on the table. I guess the father must have thought he did something, and his sister was sitting right beside the river, and he jumped on the table and was like, "Nah, I ain't going down for this." Like, he was such a good actor like that.
Seen that. That's great.
Yes, I enjoy TikTok, like in between my Facebook break.
Yeah, exactly.
I go to TikTok. Yeah, I do.
I can't keep up with it all these days.
Oh my God, he said that like an old man. I can't.
Man.
You was born in the 70s.
Right. And he told us to stay in school, but this is the wave of the future.
Oh my.
Computers. Yeah, they said that.
So, did you hear? I was, trying to get ready for tonight's show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen where there was a hospital in Houston, Texas, that freaking laid off 178 employees because they wouldn't take the
COVID. It's not the COVID shot. It's the vaccine, right?
Yeah, it's the vaccine.
And you're forcing people to take it, and they're not gonna have a job. You fire me, guess what? I'm going back on unemployment. It's not mandated, right?
It's not FDA approved. You're still in clinical trials, whether y'all want to believe it or not.
And they're not telling you that over 4,000 people have passed away due to the complications of the shot. You can look it up right now. Go to Google it. How many numbers of people who passed away from the shot?
Right. How many people have taken it, though?
There's millions of people who take it. So the numbers is not as high because you're going to have that, right?
Right. And with anything, with any medication, in all fairness, because I got to be fair. Every man-made medication has different effects on different people.
Yeah.
Everything, blood pressure medication, diabetes,
you're going to have casualties of that, right? Mm-hmm. But still, not to say that it's not affecting no one and it's helping people it's like a sort of like a lie. You're not being honest, and some people don't want to take it. And these are. How about this? You said 170 people?
178.
And they're in the medical field?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's all you need to tell me.
Why?
Because why would they want to take it? They're the ones who work in the medical field. Yeah.
Right. You got 178 of y'all need to go ahead and get your own job. The medical field don't even be turning nobody down. Y'all don't need to be. Right. Y'all, this is a trying time. And so on top of, especially in a hospital where, certain floors are much more, like the ICU, much more, you see much more and all that kind of stuff. Like, why would y'all be laying people off? And I want to give a shout-out to my son.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest son, Aaron Goins. I want to give a shout out to him because he was one of those, first responders or whatever. He was throughout the line. Yeah. He was on the front line. He was throughout the whole pandemic. Yeah. And he works at a hospital. Mm-hmm. So I can imagine, what he's seen throughout all of 2020. So he's very strong. He got that fighter mentality, that I don't give up my mentality, and he's, so I'm just proud of my son. Like, he really made me proud. Like, he's a man now. He's a man now. Now, he's like...
Did he take the shot?
Huh?
He took a shot?
You know, I got to ask him. Mm-hmm. I doubt it because he don't sound like that's something he wanted to do.
So if people who work in the medical field, in the medical world, and they're not saying, well, we feel that we don't want to, if they don't want to take it, it should be their right. It shouldn't be it's not mandated. So it's like, okay, well, you're not taking it. Okay, you just got to wear a mask, whatever. You got to be tested regularly. That's it. What are you doing this thing? You're forcing this upon people. I just seen an article today that in Washington, in Seattle, Washington, that they're like giving away free joints for people who took shots. This is what they're getting down to right now. You know what I mean?
Sign up, go ahead and smoke your joint. You're going to need it and relax and get your
right. But then is that like that?
They get it to them before or after?
I guess it's after, whatever. Free joint. But this is the government giving them out, though.
Oh
the government is giving out free joints.
You know, most of America was high throughout the pandemic anyway.
Yeah. Of course, the drug dealers made great. They did great this last year. Hey, taxes? We talking about taxes?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like,
I don't know. They're giving away all kinds of stuff.
You know what? Every flu season in the past, they always go through that. Oh, God, you got to get it to H1N1. Oh, guys, you got to get it to SARS. Oh, guys, you got they do that every year.
They want everybody to take these shots and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't do well with the flu shot. That's why I got sick. They made me take it one time, right? Mm-hmm. And when they made me take it, I was so freaking sick. So I don't even mess with it. And then you said that it has shellfish or something in there, too. So, I can't even mess with that at all. I'll blow up like remember the blimp?
Well, see, they're supposed to ask you. They're supposed to ask you those questions too. What you are addicted? I mean, not addicted. What you, that you could be, they can get you sick. But they give you this questionnaire thing. So you shouldn't, if it says, well, I don't take this. I can't have this. They don't give us the shots on. They're mandating it. Well, they have a mandate, but they're pushing the grown-ups to do it, but they haven't had the children to get it.
Yeah, I don't understand it because if it's that bad,
we all humans, right?
6 and under don't have to wear masks. Don't have to do. They didn't have to wear masks throughout the thing or nothing.
Right,
so
nothing.
Right, if it was, I'm not saying if because a lot of people died. So I can't say if, but the children seemed like they would have been the highest risk.
Right.
But it wasn't. I think it was the elderly, like the people in the nursing home that was already short because they don't want to pay them right. That was passing that daggone virus around like people pass a joint. Right. That's what was going on. And then burnt out and probably not able to properly, use the precautions between patients and stuff. That's why the elderly people. And the funny thing is, I did a live.
And they didn't close the borders either.
I did a live, like probably, I want to say, I had just moved back to Ohio. So maybe like September, October of 2019. I did a live, and I was talking about the situation in nursing homes. This is way before any of this broke out. And I was just like, they need to get them nursing homes together across the country because they are short-staffed. They're not paying the people enough, and they're working these places short-staffed. So if you got, a facility and you got 100 people, you know what I'm saying, and then you on a good night, and one floor has, say, 40 patients, you know what I'm saying, 10 rooms, 20 in each one, 20 in each room, like 2 in each room, I'm sorry. So if it's 10 and you got them on both sides of the hall, that's 20 on this side, that's 20 on that, that's 40 people, one nurse and 2 aides. So if those people are not ambulatory, meaning being able to walk around and care for themselves, that means that you got them 2 aides that got to turn people that's on G2s, you got to turn the people, whatever tracer, and then the people who are incontinent, wearing Depends, you got to make sure you change it. All that for 2 people. It was bound to hit the elderly population, especially in the nursing home. So when they got on the governor of New York and talking about he caused that, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to let y'all do that to him. That's not even right. He I don't know if he did respond correctly or all that kind of stuff, but as far as it hitting the freaking nursing homes, that was going to happen. New York, Chicago, and, Georgia, Ohio, everywhere. Yeah, it don't matter because the shortage is across the board. And the way that they get these patients to freaking not even say nothing is they got them doped up on all these freaking narcs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they need to be attacking. That's why it got hit like that. 2020 opened your eyes to these freaking nursing homes.
Yeah, that was
a long speech, wasn't it? I hope y'all caught all that.
It was very, very serious because now they don't they have to do the commissions of where it all came from, because that story about the bat thing is just ridiculous and people are not buying it, and they want answers.
I knew that it was I never believed it. When they said that it came from a bat, I'm like, you mean to tell me somebody coughed on somebody and spread all through the world like that? Okay. But I could have maybe accepted that until they said, don't touch no doorknobs. It can stay on services for 2 weeks. What the hell kind of virus is that can live outside the host for 2 damn weeks on a surface? That sounds like a chemical.
And what kind of bat is that? How about that? What kind of bat is going to carry that? They said it has something they can, they extract it from that bat.
It was a very tense time at the end of 2019. So ain't no telling what happened over there, and who pushed what button. I don't know, something. But the nursing homes were going to get hit. That's just bottom line. They were already. People just wasn't concentrating on what was going on in the nursing homes. And Ohio had the nerve to cut the pay of the nurses. That was the dumbest thing y'all could have done, was cut the pay of your nursing staff. You should have never did that. That's why y'all got hit come pandemic time, and now you got these nursing homes talking about they can't find people or whatever because y'all don't want to pay them.
That's just
you want to? Why I want to risk my life for $10,000 an hour to come and take care of your family member? You there? Turn them.
Wow.
I'm just saying. And then you get into some of the households, they don't even treat the AIDS and people right. Go on somewhere.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good with that business.
You know what? The nurses and the doctors, they have a difficult job.
Yeah.
It's just difficult because your heart goes out to the patients, and then if you're working for facilities that don't have the right supplies, that's hard. It's just a lot. A lot goes into that. So that wasn't a very wise move to cut the pay. And now you want people to work for peanuts, and these nurses is like, listen,
this is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Whether I'm just chilling in the studio or kissing the lead and lead.
That was unscripted, y'all. Y'all know we unscripted.
The tired one.
No, it accidentally hit the thing. But anyway, so that just tells me it's time to go to another topic. But y'all heard what I said. Yeah. I done busted the nursing homes. That's right. Y'all go send one of them in Channel 6, Channel 10, Channel 15.
I was going to investigate that vaccine.
Go investigate. So, to turn with R. Kelly, what's going on with R. Kelly?
Ebony the Ebonizer told me that she's from Chicago. She said we don't really talk about him too much right now. But what's going on with R. Kelly? I guess that he's trying to get a re-case or trying. What does he got going on? I guess he's trying to get a new team out there, a new legal team.
Yeah, something has happened because 2 of his top lawyers can quit. So I'm trying to understand. Like, he's about to be going to trial soon. And
is he? I thought he was in prison.
What they said 2 of R. Kelly's top lawyers. This is from ABC News. 2 of R. Kelly's top lawyers no longer want to represent they didn't call him the disgraced R&B singer. Why y'all got to do him like that? He already in jail. Damn, y'all got the disgrace.
Yeah, they say the same thing about Bill Cosby.
Oh my God. They filed a request to withdraw from the case on Monday. So now he's looking for people to replace him, I guess. Like, that's deep. Like, it's
yeah, they're trying to finish this guy, But what's the witnesses? Like, they're saying that it was happening, or they just got a case, they build upon them, and then they're like, these are the charges, and then boom, that's it. Because if nobody doesn't step up and say, well, he was doing this to me, like the guy that was out there.
His wife, what is ex-wife talking about stuff that she speaking to her and stuff, and people that's why they was able to pull the case on him because they had, But you got some of them that was just like, no, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. No, they, they was down for it. Like they didn't care. That's what they wanted. I don't know. So
I'm not really that familiar with the whole thing because it was just if he was guilty of it, then it's open shut case. Like lock him up. Like dragging and stuff on. Like all of those guys around that time it was considered like a witch hunt. But these guys were out there doing a lot of kind of stuff, and they were pulling like in the entertainment industry. Like it was everywhere. You know what I mean? It was one after another. There was like, this guy was doing this guy. They were locking like a lot of guys up or taking them off the television, off the news. It was a lot of them. I remember that. If anybody remember, like they were just like it was a witch hunt. That's what it looked like. It was a witch hunt, but it was just like just accusing everybody, and all these guys were losing their jobs, and it was crazy. And actors were getting like losing their positions and stuff. It was just like.
What about the other producer that what was his name?
Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, what happened to him?
He's gonna go to prison.
Oh, he had his trial already?
I don't know because he's really ill or something like that. So
so they ain't talking about him.
But they'll bring it back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So there was a lot of them. There's a lot of those guys. They all were involved with that stuff, man.
Yeah.
But they're not getting trials. They're not going to prison. They're just losing their jobs. R. Kelly's in prison. So what's the difference?
I know, right?
I mean, Harvey Weinstein was going to prison.
Yeah.
But, all the other ones that was accused.
It's the money. I think that's what it is. It's got to be. Like, what else can it be? Like, if Trump does go to trial and he is convicted, you think he's going to go to jail?
I mean, we've never seen a president go to prison before, but it can happen. Nothing is, impossible. And personally, if he does go to prison, they're gonna be upset, but that's it because a lot of other people went to prison for him already. That's another thing 460 people is in prison.
What was that one thing we saw on TV? Did he have his pants on backwards?
Yeah, the other day. Yeah.
They show a video.
They showed a video with his pants is definitely. He don't have no zipper. No front zipper.
I pulled up that video and I was trying to look and like, where is this? Maybe he has a special.
Get it? No.
Maybe he has special pants.
There must be some women's pants. How about that? Because there's just no other way to use the bathroom.
I'm like, maybe he had the elastic one to come with the elastic waist that he can just pull down.
Like a suit. That's the way they're making suits for presidents these days. No belts on them.
First of all, if that is the case, because his people came out and was like, no, his pants was not on backwards. But we was looking.
You can see it. Pants is on backwards.
I done told y'all, did y'all do that mental health evaluation?
Yeah, I mean, he might even have like something that's like a form of Alzheimer's or something like that. Right?
But where his people at?
They don't want to tell him yet because
he didn't walk past about 900 people and ain't nobody see nothing different about the pants. I guess when nobody looking down there, so they wouldn't have thought.
They're always just like rushing to get him on stage.
We got on camera and the camera.
Right, he's like
the camera zoomed.
His personality was like, hurry up, I gotta go, come on, And it's like, well, Mr. President, your pants are on back. You out there anyway. He's like, hello, everybody.
All I got to say is all them assistants around you, you tell them next time they better make sure they help you get your pants on and then stop playing.
I've never seen a president get clowned so much, though. After. Like, you don't hear about anything about George Bush and stuff like that, or Barack Obama for that matter. Like, you just don't hear him. Like, Bill Clinton, let's say George Clinton. Bill Clinton, you just don't.
Oh, you heard about Bill Clinton during that time.
But after the fact, Bill
could not go nowhere without somebody bringing up that whole situation with the desk and the dress.
The desk and the dress. The dress that's for like $5 million. Okay, so how about that? He's like, whatever Lewinsky, that's her name.
Yeah, Monica Lewinsky. I don't know. I just want to say, all y'all assistants. Y'all getting paid all that money. Y'all let that man walk. You have your pants on back.
Oh, F it. Go ahead. Go hit that stage, buddy.
his publicist or the people, whoever came out was like, no, that's not those pants were not on backwards. So I just say maybe he got the count with the elastic. And maybe there's a little slit in there for him to open up when he got.
Wow. That's stretching it right there. That's reaching.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I couldn't take it. That was funny to me. So, but we got a lot going on with the Atlanta Music Industry Group and the next couple of shows and just some updates. But before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and play some music because, this is the day when I get to play around and do the music. And, last week
you played Eugene Hunter, too. Give a shout-out to Eugene.
Oh, I will. Hunter. Yes, he's rising on the charts. But we're going to get to that. Baby, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Can we take a break?
Sure.
Break time?
Yeah. Like 45-minute break. We back in 45 minutes.
No. Don't listen to him. You so.
Yeah. BC. Let's get it. 24/7, 365. I ain't got time to sit and rest my mind. On the grind, go and get it for me and mine. 24/7, 365. Stand focused, don't talk about it, just be about it. My birthday son who was born for greatness. Always be humble and real, no fake shit. To see millions get millions in life, it'll come with patience. Over family, it'll get ugly real quick. To be honest, ain't no second chance. I do plead the fifth. Got family in the army and homies, always hungry, just like they kill for me when they lose. I'm screwed loose, squad Marine Stone, next in line to rise and take the throne. Don't ever sugarcoat, life's a bitch, not a fucking joke. The winning, no gimmick, only the beginning, and nigga been sinning. Also counting blessings, life been rocky like my Rushmore. 24/7, 365. I ain't got time to sit and rest my mind. On the grind, go and get it for me and mine. 24/7, 365. I say 24/7, 365. I ain't got time to sit and rest my mind. On the grind, go and get it for me and mine. 24/7, 365. Haters gon' hate when you hold your shit down. Still getting to the money, having bitches on the prowl. Boy, fuck over me, watching up God. Boy, from the mirror, miss it, city been down. Ain't all about your business. Get the booty ass on the lifestyle religious. Not trying to hurt your feelings, I'm speaking on some real shit. Shit snatch, bitch, nigga, caught too bad, let the bitch bang. Put a chopper out, let the shit sing. See, it's more money, mean it's more problems, fuck fellas. That Coco, I'ma make more when I drop the solid. Could say that me, a fucking problem, in a billion, go sell it 100K. That's all me, reppin' NDI. 24/7, 365. I ain't got time to sit and rest my mind. On the grind, go and get it for me and mine. 24/7, 365. I say 24/7, 365. I ain't got time to sit and rest my mind. On the grind, go and get it for me and mine. I say 24/7,
I'm so in love with you, girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thinking of you is all I do. All I need in life is you. You by my side, I can't deny. It makes me stronger the next day. Don't go away from there, you say. 'Cause if you leave, God knows you're taking the best of me. So love, baby, I'm in love with you. There are no words that I can decree to tell you how I feel for you. Oh, maybe the things you say or you do that's got me crazy over you. With you by my side, holding me tight, oh, everything just feels alright. But if you leave, ooh, you take a part of me with you. Baby, I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. So baby, I'm in love with you. Take this heart, take this soul. This pain is driving me, don't you know? I'll be the rain, I'll take your pain and wash it all away. Wash it, baby, wash it, wash it. Love me, baby. Love me, baby. Night and day and night, always treating me right. Loving you, baby, yeah. So in love, so in love, when you wake up in the morning and you feel like you want me, call me. I can put the top down, roll out, make my way downtown, no doubt. I can give it to you like you want it. And girl, you know you really bad. Yes, you are. And girl, you know you get so mad. Go too far. I can't tell you what the deal is. You keep getting in your feelings. Way too much time that I spend in not getting the love. If you wanna keep my attention, there's one more thing I gotta mention. We gon' do every damn position while we making up. In the midday, you said you need me. Doing 100 on the highway.
Baby, I'm speeding. I'll be there in a hurry, for sure. You don't have to worry no more. I'ma take the lead, best believe me. And girl, you know you really bad. Yes, you are. And girl, you know you get so mad. Go too far. I can't tell you what the deal is. You keep getting in your feelings. Way too much time that offended. Not getting the love. If you wanna keep my attention, there's one more thing I gotta mention. We gon' do every damn position while we making up. In the late night, you should be sleeping. Now you wanna act right. Now you creeping. Standing at my doorway, frontin', hardly wearing nothing. And you know how we be going in. And girl, you know you really bad. Yes, you are. And girl, you know you get so mad. Go too far. I can't tell you what the deal is. You keep getting in your feelings. Way too much time that offended. Not getting the love. If you wanna keep my attention, there's one more thing I gotta mention. We gon' do every damn position while we making up. I can't tell you what the deal is. You keep getting in your feelings. Way too much time that offended. Not getting the love. If you wanna keep my attention, there's one more thing I gotta mention. We gon' do every damn position while we making up.
What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins.
And Mr. Stout.
And just in case you just now tuning in.
Yeah, welcome back.
We ain't do 45 minutes. You know what? I'm mad that, the Buckhead Boys, remember we went to see them.
Yeah.
And they gave us some cool shirts and stuff. And they had the bomb diggity freaking bag.
Yeah.
And they had a whole contest of who could guess what was in the bag. What was you guessing? I was guessing CDs, T-shirts.
Yeah, T-shirts, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. But there was a winner, so we wasn't right.
Yeah.
I wanted them daggone bags.
Those bags look nice. They really did. They look nice.
Mm-hmm.
They had a website or something like that, or people can still purchase them, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. You just need to go to Buckhead Boys. I'm sure they have a fan page and check them out. But that was just one. That was one of their songs we just played. So was it Makeup X? Is that what I played?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the very first song that I played was by Eugene Hunter. That was the gentleman the musician that passed away right before we was about to interview him.
Right.
I was blessed to be able, because I always do conference calls with the artists that are coming on just to make sure that we're a good fit for them and they're a good fit for us, or whatever. And I was able to talk to him for like a good hour. Wow. Not knowing that would be the last and only conversation that I would ever get to have with him. And he was so nice. He was so, oh my gosh. But that first song that we played, that jazz tune, that was his. It was Bermuda Breeze. But so shout out to his son. I think they only had one child. Did they only have one?
I think that might have been the case, because of his wife as well passed away, right?
Yeah, like literally a week after he passed away, like probably a week, 2 weeks later, his wife was in the hospital. Maybe they went at the same time, but I know she passed away. Like, I don't even think we didn't even get to do the interview. She passed away before we even got the interview. So, yeah. So when he passed away, we already had the show scheduled. And so I was just like, well, we're still going to do the show. Yeah. We'll just do it as a tribute to him. Right. And I remember the gentleman that we were working with was like, well, I'm going to let the wife know. But before we could even have the interview, she passed away. Yeah, that was a sad time.
It's all around this time.
Was rough. Yeah.
Like around this time last year, it was mayhem.
Yeah, it was rough. It was really rough. It was because we had just had the George Floyd situation, and then we still was dealing with the coronavirus type thing, and then people not having money, and then they gave us that PPP and gave it all to the millionaires.
Right.
And y'all don't understand why we want y'all out of there. Y'all crazy as hell. Them figure out. Well, y'all should have known. I heard Trump say I had the most voters. Out of all time. That means that you was the worst. They wanted you up out of there. Hey, you got people who don't even like each other join together. Hey, you did right. We're going to vote.
75 million people voted against this man. It's like the highest number ever of anybody, even Republicans moving over to that. They're going to blame it on people who pass away. You're talking about the 240,000 people who passed away from corona. Like those are the ones who did the mail-in votes.
Bless his poor little heart. He not even putting his pants on right. So he got some things going on right now.
Yeah,
so
him and Giuliani, they gonna be cellmates.
Oh my God. He gonna have an ankle bracelet. They don't never really do. If they were to actually convict him and put him in prison, I would be freaking surprised. I really would.
I just want to see it. I want to see it. I live to it. Be 99 years old. I can't remember a lot of things, but I do remember this.
I remember that, and I remember when he did the press conference with his pants on. I don't know if his pants on backwards. Like I said, he might have had them kind with the rubber band. Oh my God!
Especially when these pants are like.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on with the Atlanta Music Industry Group. We actually got a lot of great freaking talent from around the United States coming in June. Oh my God, this month. Like this will be our last actual Wednesday where we don't interview anybody. All the other weeks throughout June are packed. So the first one we got is coming out of Columbus, Ohio. I love the fact that we got somebody coming from my hometown like that. We had another one, remember?
Cincinnati.
No, we had. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about our very first artist out of Ohio. Was Humble Money. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with King. Wasn't that his name? Wasn't that the name of the song?
Yeah.
King. I love that song too. I'm gonna have to play that for y'all. That was nice. And so that was cool. So now we got another artist. And this artist is this bomb diggity too. Like I heard his music and I'm just like blown away. So we got Skrilla Cassandra. I hope I'm saying it right. Cassandra. Am I saying it right, baby?
Look like he's
wrote it. Yeah, Cassandra. He gonna let us know when he come on whether or not I said it right, or he'll send me a text like, "Hey, you butchered my freaking name." Look, it's unscripted. I'm sorry, but Skrilla Cassandra is coming on, and he got a new release. Mr. July, Volume 3. This one, he reminds me of LL Cool J back in the day, except with a new time flavor. Like when you listen to his song, like he did a Marvin Gaye remix. That's the freaking.
Yeah, it's really dope. It's really
that mug is the bomb. I'm like, okay. So yeah, check him out. He's coming on July the 16th at 8 p.m. And then the next week. We got two.
June?
Yeah. Well, this is all in June.
Yeah, June 16th.
What did I say?
July.
Oh, I'm sorry, June 16th. That's why you got to have a partner, because your partner will always have your back. Superman. Thank you, baby. It's June 16th. I'm talking about all stuff in June. So June 16th, we have Skrilla Cassandra that's coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the very next Wednesday, which is June 23rd, we have Joe Aguilar, and he's an author. He's an author, and I think he has a podcast, a sports podcast. So he has a book called For You, For Me, and For Us. For You, For Me, For Us. And when you go on Amazon, he's killing them on Amazon, man.
Okay.
He getting mad reviews. Like, he's doing the darn thing. So I'm really excited to interview him.
That's great.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. And then, because I'm an author, so I'm always digging with the authors and stuff.
Right.
And then that same show, we got King Stout Freestyle King, and he's actually going to be performing in Atlanta. I think there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah. So if you go to the announcements in the Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook, if you go to the announcement section, you'll see where the last welcome. You'll see the pictures of Lil Boosie and all them.
Right.
All that's going on that weekend. And he's going to be performing. Yeah, he ain't playing. They ain't playing either. He got I want to say 100,000 followers on Instagram or something like that. Like he kills the game. Yeah, he ain't playing. He's out of St. Louis.
All right.
So I'll be excited to interview him. That's June. Well, keep going to jump to July. That's June 23rd at 9 p.m. So we got 2 shows for the 23rd, and then. Let me flip this page over because we are getting the bomb diggity freaking people in the house. Then we have on June the 30th, right? At 8 p.m., we have another author. Her name is Tracy R. Walker, and she has a book called This Is My Song, Book 1, Songbird Series. And when I say that cover is the bomb diggity, I can't wait to interview her. And you know what I love most? I love when we have guests, because we look for the best talent. If you see, we look for really good talent. But I love the ones who promote themselves, too. While we're promoting, they promote. So, she's out there doing her thing and getting a lot of love for her book. So I'm excited to interview her. And then we're going to end the month off with William C. Stars. I'm going in. He got a new single out. Yeah. So I'm excited to interview him, and not only that, but he's about to be premiering a new music video and all kind of stuff. Like I can't wait to interview him. That's going to be June 30th, 9 p.m. So we really, really are meeting the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Right. And everybody's not from Atlanta. Some people are from Atlanta, that we meet. Some people are from Atlanta. Some people from Ohio, St. Louis, L.A. We don't care where you're from. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can call in. Don't be in one of them third world countries that you can't call in because you're in that bad.
Well, they call in from different countries on the world.
No, I'm saying the ones who the internet is bad.
They listen to even out in India and.
Yo, that's cool. They got good internet. I'm talking about the ones where they don't have good internet.
They got
they can't call in from a regular phone with. But in all honesty, we promote anybody. We don't care who you are or where you're from, because the independent movement is not just something that's happening in the United States. It's happening worldwide. You know what I'm saying? You got talented independent authors, artists, filmmakers everywhere from all over the world. Like the independent movement is no joke. Y'all better stop playing with us.
Yeah, people definitely had to make that move, and that's why all of those major companies had to say, well, we got to get in on this whole digital thing, because they're not watching the regular cable no more. Cable is basically out, and the digital thing is in, and people have, making their own TV networks.
Right.
And getting their own content, and people are following and watching it.
Yeah. And in all honesty, when was the last time that I'm not talking about the ones who was born before 1960, because we know you still looking in front of, we know all those born before 1960 is still looking at Young and the Restless, Bold and Did the present race still come on?
I think so. I'm not sure.
So we know all those born in the 50s, and 40s and 30s. We know y'all still looking at TV, but the new age ones, you know what I'm saying? When was the last time you really sat down and looked at, turned on Channel 10, Channel 4, or even HBO? I ain't really looked at none of that. I haven't. It's been YouTube or Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Amazon, or we be on all these other Facebook. Facebook until the Facebook, TikTok.
Right.
Nobody really sits down and like, come on, family, let's sit down and watch the Sunday, movie. Cartoons. Do the kids even sit down and watch cartoons anymore?
On their phone.
Them kids ain't watching them cartoons on their phone.
They on their all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what they watching.
They don't monitor. They don't. Yo.
What you looking at, little Johnny? Oh, I'm looking at cartoons. Give me that phone. Let me see. Why am I being naked funny there? You're going to the porno site.
Oh yeah, you know those kids' browser history is off the chart.
Yeah, definitely watch your kids because they'll tell you anything.
Yeah. Check your browser history.
Like, wow, little Johnny been sitting in that corner all day. He's been so good. He just been on his phone. So yeah, watch the kids when they, especially this summer. You know, make the kids get outside and play.
Yeah,
they done been locked up in the house all freaking.
That's why I want to go swimming. I done been
for
swimming.
A year.
Is it? Can you go swimming still?
You know what? Our swimming pool is gonna be opening.
I seen that.
You know what? I don't care. I might not be like got the, you know, one of them model shapes, but I'm still getting in there. I just have to find one of them robes. That just you wear it to the pool, and you don't take it off till you about to jump in.
Oh, one of those.
Yes, but you know that's good exercise too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I guess the pools are going to start opening up. You know, but make them kids get outside and play and have some fun. They've been in the house for a whole 18 months or something, long time, however long it's been. So let them go outside and play. Kick them out, put them in some sports. Send them to the recreation center. Don't let them be on that couch in the corner.
Yeah, on the little Johnny over there just like, I don't want to go out.
Little Johnny, you want to go to the library? No. Little Johnny, you want to go to the park? No. Johnny don't want you not to hold that phone. You better see what the hell little Johnny looking at on that.
Get him and take off. And he's like, give me that phone. Run out the house.
Oh, yes. So we had a really good show last week on the Ladies Roundtable discussion.
Oh, man.
It's like...
it's The View 2.0. That's what I'm call it now.
You said what?
The View 2.0. You're talking about The View 2.0?
You know what? Because the thing is, we all have different personalities.
It's a great show.
We all have different beliefs, different spiritual beliefs, and everything. So when we come together, we don't, you know, sometimes we're all hit on a topic that we all pretty much agree on, and then it's pretty smooth sailing. Mm-hmm. But then we have them times when we do not agree, and so when we don't agree, we vocally say we don't agree. And then if we get someone who calls in who don't agree with one of us who agree on something, then it's just a big, I don't know. It's fun though. I think it's fun. It's fun to me. I enjoy it.
It sounds like politics.
So, you know what? It's just a bunch of women sitting around the corner. We look forward to it. It's like the club meeting.
Oh, and we have a bridge. It's a bridge today. Bingo.
But it's fun. It's entertaining. And a lot of people call in and join our topics. And it's really fun. So we'll be on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Blog Talk Radio. Yeah, we have, you know, the cool thing about us is we're not just like a podcast that's just, you know, internet-based. We actually meet up and do stuff and have fun. We actually talk to each other when we're not on here. You know, we're regular, like friends.
Right.
So I think that's what makes it even more enjoyable. You know, we promote each other, we support each other, you know, and we argue like hell. We do all of that. And then we have fun. So, you know, but you're going to hear what we think because we don't sugarcoat it. We give it to you raw, unscripted, unfiltered, uncut, and uncensored.
So what's the topic going to be about tomorrow? You have anything that you can let the listeners know?
No, I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to come back and find out. Because we literally usually don't know what we're going to talk about to the day of. And we like it like that. Yeah. Because we want our natural responses. And we just want to just go with the flow. You know, if those of us who know about the topic, or, you know, we just flow with it. For those of us who don't, we usually look it up before the show, and then we just, you know what I'm saying? And we just go off of, Kim always say F your feelings. But the show is full of emotions. It's got women on there. How can you F your feelings when you got a room full of women? And we actually had a therapist. Jen, the therapist out of Ohio. She called out of Cleveland. Nice. So I'm loving that because we're getting a lot more interaction with, you know, those that are in Ohio. You know, Atlanta always holds us down, so that's great. Cause, you know, So, but we're starting to get other people from around, you know, the United States. And then we're even starting to get people from around the world. Yeah. India is one of our big listeners. We love you, India. Yeah. I love y'all, India. Y'all the bomb diggity. They just, you know, just don't try to give me no more of those promotions. I don't understand. You know what I understand about the group? We tell them no scamming, no spamming. Don't spam.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spam. Some of these artists, I don't understand why they feel like they want every time somebody put up a post, they want to put their video up under there. We still ain't looking at it. We'll put it in the right way. We'll look at it. But when you start to try to jump on somebody else's post, that just tells me that you don't think that your video is strong enough to stand on its own. Because we might see the name, but do we click on it? No, because I think that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
companies probably doing. Look at algorithms.
I don't trip as much on the artists because I figure, you know what, whatever. But these ones with these promotion and these artwork, the artwork, the cartoon, all that kind of stuff. No, why do you go after the admin and do one on the admin? You already know you're going to get If you're going to spam a post, find a post that the admin is not a part of.
Oh, yeah.
They bold as hell.
Yeah, right.
They're going to go straight to the top. Yes.
You need a cartoon.
They'll look and they'll see that same one will have posted the same thing 15, 20 other times on every post. You already know you're getting put out the group. You didn't even follow up the rest. They don't even need to answer them daggone questions. Y'all need to answer the questions when y'all want admission. Those people who do not answer the questions and you get something that says you're denied, it's because you did not answer the question.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Answer the question.
They got to answer the
get in the club.
You got to, if you want the class, you got to answer the question.
You're trying to get up in here with no ID. It ain't going down like that, bro.
See, Kenny was letting him in the back door. That's
I did that. I took 2 weeks. Like, hurry up, it's Mother's Day weekend. They ain't watching right now. I told y'all. Mother's Day weekend, I was like, I give y'all 2 weeks. I do the back door.
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, I'm just really excited, with everything that we got going on and just, I'm just excited. I love, the fact that so many people are enjoying the Atlanta Music Industry Group and they're actually networking. And I'm getting so excited about our first in-person networking concert series in Atlanta. Like, I'm so freaking excited. I just haven't let out any information yet because it's still planning things. Y'all know how we do. We take our time because we want to do it right. And we want to give y'all the best event possible. Mm-hmm. But I'm so excited to, to get to watch the artists and to be able to go around to the different vendors and artists who, have, books and T-shirts. And I just can't wait, man.
It's going to be like one of those Segway just riding through. Excuse me, because I ain't really serious.
And small business. I already know the skin products is going to be out there. They don't play around. Skin products is going to be there.
Yeah.
And because I'm wearing my hair natural, I really am looking for more like natural products.
There are some products out there, and I see them out there on social media. I see people who have their own brand, stuff like that. We want to see it. Like, we want, let the other people let us know about what it is, and you have a spot to come to. Like, you want to get it out there. Come to our show or come hit us up on the social media or hit us up on our emails and things like that so we can talk to you about those products. I see that a lot of people, especially B.O.B., black-owned businesses are out there doing their own products, and people want to know what it is. We have to have a market for that. There is a market for it, but it's also, where we can get these things at. And social media, it is working, but now we can have those. I was saying the thing about the garage sales, and I'm starting to see people starting to have them. I start seeing it, which is cool. But you can do a digital garage sale or online thing. Say, okay, well, I'm having this at this time of a day. Come in and let me check out your products. Like, could you come listen, see how give me 15 minutes. Everybody's time on the weekend. You don't want a long hour drawn out thing. Give me 15 minutes of your time. Let me talk about I'll tell you about my product. And if you want to go further, here's an email. Boom.
They say men only listen for about 15 minutes anyway.
Yeah, that's about it. After that 15 minutes, like, huh? Oh, man, I wish I was fishing right now. Oh, you know what? I wonder when the game starts. Like,
that reminds me. Oh, my gosh. So, Georgia.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgia. They not playing. Georgia's not playing about them freaking voting laws and stuff.
Yeah.
They are starting to boycott. They're starting to really get serious. And not only that, but what is it? The All-Star game, the baseball All-Star game. They're pulling that out of Atlanta. So the
Home Depot.
Home Depot, yeah, they're boycotting Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
Because I guess Home Depot has something to do with whatever voting type situation. Something.
They're for it.
But I know that whatever Home Depot, the co-owner, whatever that group is, or whatever that situation is, that's owned by one of the co-owners of Home Depot, they're filing a lawsuit. One of them has filed a lawsuit to try to stop them from taking the All-Star game out of Atlanta because they're saying it's going to hurt the economy. But the people in Georgia is like, we don't care about that. You're hurting us by trying to restrict our voting rights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to do everything. It's like, okay, you lost, so now you're trying to figure out all kind of ways to cheat so you can come back and try to do whatever you're going to do. But cheaters don't win. It don't. Cheaters do not win. You know what cheaters do? Cheaters end up putting their pants on back.
Getting that ankle bracelet. How you going to be president with an ankle bracelet on? You give him a 40 ounce and stuff like that, gold teeth, everything. He's thugged out.
I'm sorry. That might not. They said his pants was not on backwards.
They were.
I just know I didn't see no zipper.
Yeah, that's the fact right there. No zipper.
But he might have had,
pull up. Yeah, pull up on. Yeah, pull up.
It looked real blotchy right there. Real like he might have had something on up under there. He is getting older in age. He ain't no young buck. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, as you get older, your body goes through changes. So it would not surprise me, especially with everything that's happened, if he's not showing the first stages. They're just not acknowledging it,
The people who's following him, they're going to be also like, even when they get the facts out there and things start to see what, damn, I was wrong this whole time and it's falling under this, QAnon thing and all of this crap that's going on out there because they want to blame the black folks why Trump lost. That's not, they're changing the narrative up there. He lost because people even of other races and white Americans voted against him.
They lost because they had to go back and get the black guy and bring him out and say, hey, help us with this. Obama wasn't trying to be out there. His wife said, listen here, Obama, I don't give a darn how much money they offering. You is not going back in that White House full time. But why they always go back and get the black guy and make him do all dirty?
They say like the go out and vote. He was saying, we'll tell them.
We had to bring the black guy because we knew how to. The thing I loved about Obama is he understood the people. You know what I'm saying? He understood the people, and that's the same thing with our president now.
Joey B. President Joey B is in the house.
They be teasing Joey too.
He's just giving out crazy money. Every time I see the headline, he just give another $500 billion.
That's right. That's what y'all Republicans get. Y'all tortured us. How do you allow Christmas to go through and you don't give a stimulus package and you know Christmas is coming? You know people was depending on that for their freaking kids, their family, all through the holiday season, and y'all sitting up there like a Scrooge. Give it all away, Joey.
Look at another thing. I got a new plan. I was like, oh, bro, you doing it like that? A new plan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't want y'all to get the house back. I love this. This is like, get it all away, Joey. You silly. So they are boycotting Home Depot, And so, just like in the 60s when they started boycotting stuff. And people might think, oh, that ain't nothing, because they a few people. No, you understand. It's like 1,000 churches joined together on this month. And so if you understand anything about the church community, there's a lot of people in them churches that stick together. And once the word spreads, Home Depot, y'all better start putting some money in your savings account.
Right.
Yes. But So sometimes drastic things call for drastic measures. Like we've already, had the rioting didn't work. Yeah, I mean it worked, but it didn't work. It worked, but it caused more destruction than good. So now they're saying, okay, we're done doing it the way we've been doing it since 1960. Now we're about to go and we're about to hit y'all pockets because y'all gonna understand that it's the people who, the reason why the corporations have the money they have is because the people go to your establishment. The people go to your businesses or whatever. Yeah. But when you start to see corporations who don't care about the people, then the people are that's where these new companies get to spring up and they go somewhere else. Because, you know what I'm saying, why continue to pour your money into a place that don't give a darn about you?
Right, there's a lot of places like that.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah, so...
The brick and mortar thing there's a battle going on with that right now too, and the e-commerce thing is still going strong, but just look how the way that
it'll be strong when they release them IRS checks. Where the money is, Joey?
Cut the check, Joey. And another thing, I have a new plan. That's all I'm hearing, bro.
Can that new plan include the IRS checks that millions of people are waiting on?
That's part of my plan.
You got millions of people who still have not gotten their income tax check. That's money that belongs to them, plus a little bit extra that you gave. Give us that first, and then you can go ahead and start talking about what you're going to do in July.
They said Kamala was telling that the people down there in the southwest border, to not come here. The Republican was like, yeah, at least you said one good thing.
She told them not to come here. No, they don't need to come here. They still got cages and stuff for kids or whatever's going on with that. Like that's what they need to be addressing. You know what I'm saying? They need to be figuring out what's going on with that. Like why are there children in cages? Are they still in that situation without parents and stuff?
They're still down there.
That's horrible.
The government was doing something. Like I told you, my cousin was part of that, going down there to see how we're going to set everything up for that. But they're still down there with COVID. They have it's worse than just like, people just have COVID. They're really sickly right now. It's not the media is not shooting back down there when Donald Trump was in office. You know what I mean? They want to keep it off of it, but they also take care of it. But people are still coming here. That lets you know they'd rather get out of the situation that they in to come to another situation where things are like almost better than it was where they were at. But it's not. It's just terrible. Like the whole thing is like you think it's better, but then after a while, like man, we're gonna work your ass off, and and you still gonna have a chance that they're gonna like snatch you up out of here.
Yeah, it's just my heart just for all people who are experiencing the issues of America and the the unjust situations, the LBG. Did I say it right?
I guess so. The ones with the letters. The letter crew. The letter community, I'm sorry.
The letter crew.
The letter crew. The letter crew.
The letter crew.
Yes. I know who y'all are. It's their Pride Month anyway.
Right. So we got that. But the thing about them, they will stick together.
That's very
They
true.
won't play with you. The LGBT, what's those letters?
LGBTQ.
Right. They stick together. If they say, you know what, we're boycotting, I promise you, they don't play about it. They stick together. They stick together. Right.
There's a power within the groups of numbers, regardless of what it is, And
they stick together.
They got laws that's for them just right now. That's
good.
Yeah.
And
I think
who
other
we
countries
judge?
don't. Yeah, just let them do what they want to do. It's like,
who we judge? Why are you going to be judging people?
Yeah, because it's like, it's the Bible. The Bible.
Because you don't know what hormones they've been putting in all that food all this time. Don't be judging people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they've been. People are always talking about that. Like,
they have been putting all kinds of stuff in food. Like if you said, why is our chicken wings so big over here? Like compared to every other country, a regular sized chicken. But dude from Africa said, why are chicken wings so damn big?
Oh, like they ain't supposed to be that big?
No.
That's why you got these little girls walking around with breast sticks and all them hormones and stuff. They was, it's not supposed to be that big.
No. Chicken wings is not the size.
But you know what? I never really understood grapes without a seed. Like, how do them grapes come without a seed?
Seedless grapes.
How do they have seedless grapes?
Modified. That's a modified.
And I love green grapes, but there's no seed in it. Like, where is the seed?
Watermelon either.
Watermelon has seeds.
Seedless.
They have seedless watermelon?
Yeah.
Okay. Seed time and harvest time. I've never heard of anything natural that could reproduce without a seed. Humans do it. Animals do it. Seeds do it.
It's a clone.
Flowers do it.
Flowers.
Trees do it.
Photosynthesis for flowers.
You gotta have a seed. So Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. That's why I don't believe that COVID-19 stuff is bad. I don't believe that. I just don't. So we're gonna find out because they're about to find. They're starting to actually request information.
Right.
From what I'm reading,
yeah.
Unless this is one of those
mission that they're doing for this as well.
Is this real or is this like one of those conspiracy theories? Because I've seen one of the guys on TV was talking about it, and they were reading the letter, but then he said, I was with him. I was like, yes, about all the things that were asking to be uncovered about the COVID-19. I was good about everything until they said, and we need it by June 31st. Like,
oh.
That's all part. Yeah, they had me all the way to June 31st. I'm like, oh, they adding another day to this shit is serious.
Right, another extra day of the month.
Yeah, one more day of the month. We're giving y'all an extension.
What day that doesn't exist.
Yes, but the truth is going to be revealed.
Yeah.
The truth is going to be revealed. I don't know when.
I think that when they go to the UN, because you haven't heard they had anything at the UN for a long time, United Nations, and they all got to come up and to speak about what the situation was, and that's probably going to be one of the biggest things that has happened to see what the nations had to go through all this thing because they haven't gotten together.
Mm.
Oh,
they haven't at all.
It's been a very long time.
Mm.
So they're gonna have something to say, especially China for that matter, and Russia. Because Joey B going over there too.
Joey B going over there?
Yeah, it's going to be his first trip abroad as president.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if he's already over there now or something like that.
Okay.
I just see it pop up in the news. Like I said, I don't watch the full-on news. I just catch it here and there just to make sure the world is not exploding.
Yeah, because if you sit there and just watch all that, you'll be depressed as hell. Wait a minute. I need to stop smoking. I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes at some point. I promise you I am. But it's been stressful, y'all. So if y'all hear me, that's my cigarette cough. Because, yes, I have started back smoking. I did good for like a whole 30 days. It was too much. I couldn't take it. So I'm going to work on it again.
Okay.
I am. I'm going Do you believe me?
I believe you for the next 30 days. We good. All this stress out. There's less stress people getting out. So.
Yeah. So, I don't know, what was I about to say? I was about to say something.
I'm about Joey B.
I don't know. Whatever I was about to say, I'll figure it out next week. So, anyway, stay safe, y'all. Wear your mask. I still wear my mask, and everything. I wear my mask, I don't have a problem with wearing my mask. I done got used to it now, I'm like the mouse that with the, and kept in the cage now. At first I was just like, I don't want to wear a mask, but now it's just natural. It's just like, do I pick the green one or the red one with this outfit or that outfit? That's what I was going to say, the Matrix. So back to Joey and them, and not watching the news on a daily basis, right? For your conspiracy theorist people and the people who have been awakened and all them people, they around here stressed as hell. But for me, I'm like, listen, leave me in the Matrix. I don't want the green pill, the red pill. I just want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to live each day like it's the last day. And then when it's time to walk out the Matrix, then, just come get me. But until then, I just want to be at peace. But you get so many people are so on edge, so stressed out, and then they feel like they know the truth, and they just be mad at you because you don't want to hear it.
But my question is, what are they doing to change that? Even if the people know what's going on, what are you doing to change it? Like, are you going to any Supreme Court hearings or I don't know, whatever you're going to do to speak to these people to say this is what we know is going on? Who's representing what these things you're saying? If you got this information, it's got to be organized, to know that it's not just, something like, QAnon. If it's real and it's factual, then bring it forth, all your information. That's how we move forward.
I believe that for every conspiracy theory, there is some truth to it. Like playing telephone. Like there's always, the truth is in, when you play telephone, it starts off with the truth, and it might have some changes to it, but the overall essence of it is still the truth. You know what I'm saying? However you started when you played the game telephone, the first phrase or first whatever, that was what it was. But over time, it might have changed. Different people might have asked something, take something away. But you cannot change the overall essence of what it was about. It might have some deviations in there, or, whatever, but it's still the basis. So conspiracy theories, to me, there's always truth in them. It might be dabble with a little of this and a little extra this and that or whatever, but but the overall of it is still, there's truth to it.
But I was like pondering that question, like, how do people know what is truth? What is truth? Just think about that for a little bit sometime. What do you see what's truth? Is for the fact of what you see in front of your face, or what somebody said and then everybody agreed to it, and that's what makes it true?
Right.
Right?
Right.
If you say this color is purple, we all agree that this color is purple, then that's the truth for that, right?
Right. But
I'm going to say, no, that's red. That's red. It's red.
Right, and who decided what was purple and what was red anyway?
You have to agree. You have to agree to what truth is.
Right. So, yeah, I agree. You gotta. And for those people who you don't even care. You just want to stay in your bubble like Michael Jackson, and leave the people alone. If they don't want to be stressed by that, because they know there's nothing that they can do to change it, then let them live at peace. Let them live at peace. That's like, as horrible as slavery was, and there were slaves out there that were always knew they was in slavery. They were never hidden to the situation, and their goal was to awaken everybody, to tell everybody we're slaves. The people who, and we got to escape. So some people decided to leave. Some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? Some people was like, yeah, I know we're in slavery, but I would just rather be at peace. I don't want to do all that. You got to respect people's opinions and how they feel about different. If they don't want to take the green pill, the red pill, if they don't want the knowledge, then don't give it to them, because you got the knowledge when you were ready. At your awakening point, at your awakening time, you didn't always have the knowledge. You weren't born with the knowledge. It came to you at a time when you were ready to receive it. So because you received it, that's cool that you want to tell other people, but you can't make people believe what you believe. You can't make people follow what you believe is truth just because you've been awakened to your quote unquote truth. And not to say that it's not true, but share it with people, and if they receive it, that's what's up. If they don't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Harriet Tubman, at first she was trying to drag people off off the plantation with her. I know at some point she was like, listen, leave that nappy right there, because I'm not about to deal with you on this long trip. You already whining when we leave the plantation, and you're going to whine all the way there. No, stay right there. You know what I'm saying? So just let people be who they are. Let them come into their knowledge when it's their time to be awakened. Everybody's not on the same level. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, yeah, that's my thoughts about it.
Well, yes. But like I said, like those things that happen when people believe in one thing or other, or what's true. Conspiracy theories come from one thing or another, right? So it's like all what people believe in the collective.
Like aliens. They keep saying there's aliens. I don't want to see no aliens. Let me live in my bubble. I don't want the yellow pill, the red pill. I don't want to walk around and see.
Because they always change. Like they show you an alien from 1950. This thing should look like those from 1950 alien. It's not like it doesn't look like what it looks like right now. So what they thought the upgrade? Like it's the 2021 alien ship. It doesn't look like the one from the 50s, and I got it, moderated. So come on,
Yeah, I'm just saying, let people be who they are. There's nothing wrong with discovering your truth. That was your time to discover that, and that's fine. You can tell people. But then after you tell them, then you let people make their own decisions about what they want to do or what they want to believe or how they want to follow. You know what I'm saying? Like Christianity, spirituality. We put out our word. You don't have, put out our posts, our spiritual posts, our good morning, have faith in God posts. If that's not what you believe, you just keep on scrolling by. You know what I'm saying? Just don't pay attention to that. What's not for you, what's not pulling you. But we're still sharing the information. But you can't make people. We can't make people believe believe what we believe. You just gotta let people have their own will because there's some truth in everything. I feel like every religion out here, there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
You know, when we get to heaven, we can ask God, now, which one of us is right?
We need it now.
Was it the Buddhist? Was it the Christian? Was it the Muslim? Who was right? We're going to have to wait till we get to heaven to ask. You know what I'm saying? And what if he says, you know what, all of y'all were? Because that was your belief. That's what you believe. So all of you are. There's a little piece of everything.
Different, the spirituality for everybody. Everybody follows something sort of spirituality. That's why,
Yeah, I know the Bible talks about other gods and stuff like that, but I just think that we have different names for the same being, for God. That's how I see it, but everybody don't see it the same way.
Son, I don't want to talk about that guy we had on the show.
Oh, yeah, he was mad. We ain't got time for that.
Fighting him real quick because he wanted to go through a whole other thing.
Yeah, he was mad too.
Because I didn't agree.
You can't please everybody. Everybody's not going to always agree with you.
That's what the
thing
say.
Is to agree to disagree and still be at peace with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Be at peace and just integrate and learn from each other's information and culture. And you take a little bit of that away, which is like gumbo. You know more about somebody else's culture. Like, what do some people really know about Buddhism? What does a Christian know about Buddhism, or what does a Buddhist know about Christianity?
Right.
Or, Islam or anything like that. For all of those, Judaism, what do they really know about each other? If you would, express those little things of that culture, then you'll learn more about it, and then there won't be so much differences. You know that they're all basically the same.
Right.
So
yeah. Well, it's been a great show, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for On the Move Unscripted Ladies Roundtable Discussion. Hopefully we'll be much more peaceful than we were last week.
All right.
Make sure you tune in, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday. But anyway, until next week, peace and love to y'all. We're rolling up out of here.
All right. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's gonna ride. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip on her. Yeah, you know I let on hips on you. Yeah, you don't want no, I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. Hey, I know you the one, cause if I don't, then I be dumb. And your shit be wet and sticky, I ain't talking about no gum. She asked why I be rapping, tell the truth, girl, it's fun. I'm the type to get some money, spend that shit just like it's none. But tell me if you wanna ride. We can ride through the night, unless you tryna go inside, You know you a snack, I take a bite, She's gonna ride. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip on her. Yeah, you know I let on hips on you. Yeah, you the one, no, I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss on you. Hey, everything I say is so mental, not accidental. Think it's all inside my jeans like it's denim, I'm about to kill him. So keep on doing drugs if you feel like it's gon' hit him. He gon' stay with all the thugs if you feel like they gon' get him. We was out there late night popping up, that's a walker. I remember late night, whole block, they was all up. Every time they got some trouble, all them niggas, they gon' call us. They don't fuck with broke niggas, only fuck around with the ballers. Ride. I'ma let her ride. She could be my wife. She could be my wife. Double back and make it flip. Yeah, you know I let them hips on you. Yeah, you the one, no, I won't skip on you. Yeah, you the one, that's why I kiss